Hi everybody, today we'll be unboxing the GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. This actually happens to be the Evga FTW3 hybrid version. So this is an all-in-one water cooler version. So it does have two tubes for the water to go to and from, as well as it has to have extraction fans. So if you're going to use this, you have to make sure that you have enough space on your case to put the extraction fans on. But with that said, it's a nice all-in-one solution without having to worry about custom loops. So this one is supposed to be one of the better versions of the 1080 Ti with excellent cooling, although obviously we've not tried it yet. So this is the first time we're opening this up, thus the unboxing. Just some kind of information on the card. It does have a bit of a factory overclock. It has a clock of 1569 megahertz with a boost, obviously not including GPU boost 3.0, a boost of 1683 megahertz. And for all you guys unaware of the standard specs of the 1080 Ti, that has 3,584 CUDA cores with 11 gigabytes of GDDR5X. So yeah, 11 gigabytes of GDDR5X VRAM, and it also is comparable in speed to the most recent release of the RTX 2080. So when you first open it up, as you guys can see here, yes, you can see the card, but it has this very nice black envelope containing some goodies. So let's go ahead and take a look at that first, and then we'll get to the beast itself. So putting that aside, of course in the box we have this envelope, so I'm just going to slide everything out a bit. And so on top here we have this, it's actually quite nice, of a user manual, graphics card user guide, very good quality. We have a disc with ICX technology and software and stuff like that, likely some generic drivers for the card, but you'll probably want to install drivers from NVIDIA's website online anyhow, just to get the most recent version. Now we have some kind of pointless piece of paper discussing HDMI, and do not return to the store because they're telling you to deal with EVGA directly. EVGA does offer very good customer service from my experience, and they do offer step-it-up programs for card upgrades, as well as extended life warranty, unlike some of its competitors. Build the system to fit you perfectly. It just goes on about, I guess, different types of things they offer. Peace of mind gaming, it's not really anything useful, to be honest. Series 1000 series, 900 series talks about SLI, or the now NVLink style, but this doesn't have NVLink, so just SLI. What fell out of that is a very nice looking case badge, very good quality, very shiny. So if you guys want everyone to know that you have an EVGA product in your PC, go ahead and throw that on your case. Important notice about installing your cards. So it says do not do and to do. Of course, we won't have to worry about that because we're experts over here at GameRate. And then some enthusiast stickers. So they did really throw in some extra stuff, which is quite nice. You could put this on anything you wanted, like your case, although I personally wouldn't. It's still nice just to include stuff like that, you know, thinking about the person that might be using it if they'd like to really represent. And it looks like, I don't know, I haven't opened it yet, but it looks like a really high quality poster. It's a very high quality poster. It looks actually quite nice and it feels very good. It's not like very cheap paper used. It's actually the proper poster material. That seems to conclude everything that was in this fancy black EVGA, very discreet envelope. Yeah? Okay. Let's move on to the main part. The reason why you guys are, well, hopefully watching this video. So, opening the box back up, we have, as you can see, quite larger than you might expect looking at it online. It is large. So this is an all-in-one again, water-cooled 1080 Ti graphics card, which says a lot. The 1080 Ti card being the best of Pascal As of the time of this video making, it is about 2 to 3 years old now, but this is one of the best ones there is. And when it comes to water cooling, there's no joke. It cools extremely well. So this is the extractor fan, the radiator on it. So luckily it doesn't take up too much space on your case. It's not that wide, but it does look high, duty, very high quality. And then braided loop cables, which are very good quality as well. So let's put that down and put this box aside again. Just put it on this black envelope. So pull this card out best way we can. Bit unusual because of the way it has to have these loops coming out of it. Most ones are just a different kind of anti-static covering, but that's fine. Wow, that is a beautiful looking card. Honestly, like, you pull off this plastic, which I haven't done yet, but it has a very nice back plate there to it, and there's a lot of openings for the back of the PCB to get air cooled. Turning it over. This again is the front of the card, Evga Gtx fan, which is quite nice, very, very nice looking. Not really a whole lot to be said about that. It's got an excellent design. It's larger than I would have expected based on seeing it online. And going on to the ports, a DVI display. Although newer cars don't have this one anymore, they got rid of that. It has 3 display ports, I believe. I'd have to pull these off. So DVI, HDMI, and then, yeah, so 3 DVIs and an HDMI, guys, and then a DVI-D. Did I say that right? Hopefully didn't confuse myself or you guys, for that matter. So that's what the back looks like. It is a very stunning looking card. On this side, this is what plugs into your PCI. There's a cover on it at the moment. And then this is for your SLI bridge. Okay, so let's just put this down for a moment and get to the rest of the stuff in the actual box. Alright, so let's see what else we got here. So it's just this left. So we have, which I would assume is an SLI. No, this is just a adapter, 8-pin power. So this is it's hard to see because this cover, it's very reflective. But it looks like, and I don't want to misinform you guys, but I'm pretty certain it's a 6-pin to 8-pin connector for a power supply. So some of the older ones may have had 6 pins. So you can plug 6 pins to convert to 8 pins. And just to verify, looking back at the card, it has 2 8-pin connectors on it, for anyone that was unaware of what that actually has. So going back over here, that is a 6 to 8-pin connector. Put that aside for a moment. Some braided, or not braided, but cable ties for your cable management, as well as it has a Velcro thing as well for similar concept. It also has some screws in there and washers, which I'd imagine is for the extractor, so that you can put it on your case. Put that down, and then this is the same thing. I think these are the same thing. 8-pin, yeah. Okay, so the first thing that we looked at, this is the same exact thing. There's 2 of them, which is a 6-pin to 8-pin power adapter. Sometimes, well, actually, it's more often than not than the motherboards come with it, but sometimes graphics cards will also come with a SLI adapter, a bridge, which this one hasn't, it looks like. No big deal though, because this card should be absolutely more than enough to suit your needs for even the most epic and high-end gaming settings in games out there. So I can't imagine you really needing a water-cooled 1080 Ti SLI, but hey, if you wanted one, just letting you know you'll have to buy a bridge separately. With that said, let's just kind of put this stuff together so you guys can get a good look again at everything that's included in the box. I'm just going to set the box aside. So we have the card itself with the extractor fan. We have 2 6 to 8-pin adapters, 2 going on this side from the power supply unit, this side into the card, the one side, so 2 to 1, a Y-shaped cable. Putting those down, and then we have the cable management stuff, as well as to get the extractor fan onto the case. And then everything that came in this fancy black envelope: user guide, disc, some goodies such as stickers and a poster, a case badge, and not to say anything against EVGA, but some useless information there that you don't really have to worry about. But that is everything that you can expect in the EVGA Evga 1080 Ti FTW3 hybrid all-in-one water-cooled badass card. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, do ask in the comments. If you like the video, please do like and subscribe. See you guys.